to be appearing is what is and what is not. For example, and again, it just creates this confusion again, but there shouldn't be, because it already is. It's just direct, it's naked, it's incomprehensible, it's raw, it's unaltered, it's unchangeable. It is what it is, no matter what it is. If one were to hide but wanted to ensure they were found, the most smartest, cleverest strategy would be to transform into everything that is. Meaning that what seems to be hidden, seems to be missed, is because it's already in everything. It's in every thought, it's in every feeling, it's in every sensation, it's in every taste, it's in every heartbeat, it's in every breath, it's in every pixel, it's in every neuron, it's in every atom, it's in everything. If something has to be glaringly obvious, wouldn't it make sense to make it encompass everything? Make it all-encompassing? Because this is not a trick, this is not a drill, it already is. It's not, and that's what's like a cosmic joke in all of this is, right? There seems to be a desperate seeking of nothing, and it just keeps on seemingly to be hidden, but nothing is hidden. Nothing is obscured. Nothing is hidden. It already is. All of this need not to be grasped intellectually. If it were that easy, one would merely be an individual who had accumulated ideas of the abstract about non-duality. Someone with a mental concept, but this cannot be conceptualized. Although everything that is being expressed seems to be a concept, what is truly being, if we cut all the words and everything, and just directly, it cannot be conceptualized. It cannot be conceptualized. It's not about trying to figure out what cannot be conceptualized again, because it can go into that scenario again. What's a non-concept? I need to figure out what cannot be conceptualized. Or how can I understand the unthinkable? It appears in everything. So it also appears in the thinking, although there's no one thinking. It appears in the speaking, although there's no one speaking. It appears in the hearing, although there's no one hearing. But seemingly someone's hearing, someone's speaking, and someone is scratching their head of what's being spoken about. Again, this is not about an intellectual understanding. This is just a suggestion, but almost like an immersion into the wondrous mystery of what is. Not as a doing, but just a curiousness, an immersion into the curiousness of something that cannot be comprehended. The goose flying south to Florida, trying to escape the cold of Canada, honking along the way, the trees rustling, the wetness of the grass, the coldness of the winter coming, or the fall happening in November. Again, this is not about knowing. Again, those are just words that seems to label something that cannot be labelable, because what seems to be appearing seemingly seems separate to an individual, but since there's no individual, it's whole and complete. So it cannot not even be uttered, it cannot even be spoken about, because it is what it is. To an observer, although there's no one observing, it's just this beauty or this madness that seems to appear. But it doesn't have to be one thing or the other. It's in all of it. It's in the beauty and it's in the madness. It's in the silence, it's in the sound. It's in the longing, it's in the contentment. It's in everything. But there's nothing behind it. Nothing behind it. So this apparent immersion or curiousness into this wondrous mystery of what is, it's like a plunge into the realm of not knowing. The innocence of it all. The ignorance of bliss. And in that dive, the seeker ceases to exist. It doesn't have a space for anything separate. So poof, puff, boom. Desperately seeking nothing when it's already nothing.
Boom.